Hey guys, Coach Moot here. Hey, we're going to talk about some of the soccer rules and talk to you guys a little bit about the overview. This overview is also online in a handout that you guys might want to check out. It's called Soccer Overview. And anyway, regulation game of soccer consists of two 45-minute halves. However, in our class, depending on how much time we have, we might play our halves might be less time. Also, there's 11 players on a team. Right there, 11 players. You can see that. And the players are broken up pretty much into three sections. So you want to cut the field here into thirds. So you can kind of see there's 1/3, 2/3, 3/3, and we've got the offense, the midfield, and then the defense. And some of the positions in the offense are strikers, or they're also called forwards, and then the midfielders, and then the defense, stopper, sweeper, goalie, and also sometimes known as backs. The offense, just like anything else, the job of the offense is to try to score goals. The job of the defense is trying to keep the other team from scoring goals, and then the midfielders kind of connect the two. So we've kind of talked to you guys a little bit about how to play soccer and some of our other sports. Wherever the ball is, I don't want to see everybody in class right around the ball. You have to stay in your quadrants, or I'm sorry, not your quadrants, but your sections. So you don't want to stay if you're playing offense, you want to stay right in here. If you're midfielder, you're right in the middle of the field, and then of course on defense, you're right there on that third of the field. And one thing is, I don't want you guys to play right in front of the goal. There's no goalie. All right, just very similar to hockey, where we have that if there's a play around the goal, then you're allowed to be around there. However, if there's nothing going on, I don't want you to stand directly in front of the goal. The other thing that I want to talk about are out of bounds. We're going to put some out of bounds markers, or we're going to put some cones around the field. As you can kind of see here, the field is like a big rectangle, and we'll put some cones there. However, to make it more fun for you guys, there's not going to be any out of bounds. So if the ball happens to go past the cones, then you would just play it. The last thing I'm going to talk about on this video are some penalties. And a major foul includes touching the ball with your hands. Remember, there's only one person that can do that, and that's the goalie, and we're not going to play with the goalie, so nobody should be touching the soccer ball with their hands. If you kick an opponent intentionally, that's a major foul. If you strike an opponent intentionally, major foul. If you trip an opponent, major foul. If you hold an opponent, if you push them, if you charge at them, if you jump at them, all of those things that you guys know not to do, those are major fouls. And the only major foul that we really have is if somebody accidentally touches the ball with their hands. All those other penalties we usually don't have, because again, you guys know how to play the game, and you know what I expect. In a major foul, you get a direct free kick. Direct free kick means that everybody has to be 10 yards behind, and you cannot kick the ball until somebody, let's see, let me read this here. The defending team must stand 10 yards away and not closer until the ball is kicked. All right. If there's a major foul in the penalty area, then a penalty kick will be awarded. And let's see, indirect free kick. Indirect free kick would be anything like dangerous play, obstruction, offsides. That's the other thing. We don't play offsides in our class. Offsides is when there's offensive players behind the defensive players, and we're not going to worry about that. So don't even, if you know what offsides is, great. If you don't know what offsides is, yeah, don't worry about it. Indirect free kick is awarded for these minor fouls. And an indirect free kick, the player fouled stands at the place where the ball, or where the foul occurred, and kicks the ball toward the goal. But the ball must be touched by another player before a goal can be scored. That's what I was trying to get at, and I kind of forgot, because you guys know I'm not the best in soccer. On a direct free kick, you can score right off of it, and then an indirect free kick, it has to hit somebody before it goes in the goal. So that's the biggest thing. Just remember, direct free kick, you can score off of it. Indirect free kick, you cannot score off of it until it hits somebody, either one of your teammates, or you can ricochet it off one of your opponents. If you have any questions on this, don't hesitate to give me a call, or or better yet, email me. Alright, we will be starting soccer on Monday.